Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here again. Um, Back to ration reviews. My coffee one, as I put in the description, is probably going to be my lowest watched video ever. Just because everybody's not interested, and I understand that, and that's fine. Stealth Andy Steeth, ya mad lad. I hope you enjoy it. I did see your comment. I appreciate the support, buddy. I really do. Anyway, back to ration reviews. So the segue from that goofy kind of video I did will tie into the country of the ration that I'm doing today. So I was wearing that. So this is Schnee Tarn, and I'm probably pronouncing that very terribly because I don't speak German. And that is the country we're going to today. I'm going to be doing a German ration. But anyway, Schnee Tarn is sort of this pine needle or pine bough pattern that originated in Western Germany because back in the day, for those younger kids that are watching this, NATO was worried about the Red Hordes, or the Soviet Union, flowing through the Fulda Gap in Germany, which is basically how they were going to funnel from the Soviet Union into Germany and invade the West. And this is the very distinct pattern that they developed for winter warfare, which is, again, is Schnee Tarn. Thankfully, the Red Hordes never left their borders and invaded another country. Yeah. Anyway, moving forward. So this is Schnee Flecktarn. I will put in a couple of patterns just for your viewing pleasure. So I will probably put it about here. This is Flecktarn, which is the original pattern, camouflage pattern that Germany went to from a solid pattern uniform to a camouflage pattern uniform after World War II. I know it existed during. I'm not saying, just saying. Okay. And then this is called Tropentarn, which is a desert pattern, which was something they didn't have previously. However, due to their involvement in Afghanistan, obviously they needed a tropical pattern. And everybody else has come up with a tropical pattern, including Canadians, CAD-PAT. So they have a desert CAD-PAT or a regular CAD-PAT. MARPAT, the Marines have gone desert and woodland, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, so sort of segueing in with that, and I'll just get these out of the frame. Stow those over there. We are going with a newer style, which has, I guess, since been removed. This style of ration, so this is a Bundeswehr, which is German Army, Bundeswehr Einmannpacking, which is, I believe it's one-man ration is the way, or individual combat is the way it translates. They have the boxed ones. I have the boxed ones. I also have both types of the boxed ones. So they have the Einmannpacking, which is a wet pack. So you've got your little, I believe they're a foil, kind of like the Russian rations, where they have like a very, I don't want to say like a weak foil, but it's not like it's not as solid as your mom's pie plate kind of thing. It's almost, but it's more flexible foil. But they have the Ironman packing with those as the mains. They also have the Ironman packing with a freeze-dried main. I have both of those. And I actually plan on doing a whole, God help us, a comparison type of video, which I will, as much as I can humanly possible, speed up, so that we are doing. So the Bundeswehr has, again, a wet pack and a dry pack. I have Danish rations, which are a wet pack and a dry pack. We did the tropical Norwegian ration versus the Arctic ration. And I have mentioned previously, and I will be doing the HDR from, I believe it's 2014 and the latest, which I received. But anyway, moving forward with this one. So this is our Ironman packing, Western menu 3. There's also halal. I think it was Readiness Rations did this like 2 months ago. So honestly, even though I have a large collection of rations, I feel like I'm chasing everybody else's tail. Forgive me. And I do these completely at random. So, but anyway, got a weight of 1.9 kilos, which is bloody substantial for a 24-hour ration. 18.5. Which equates out to £3, 15.6 ounces. Because I know that's hard to see, but it's basically smothered by this bad boy. So this is a 24-hour. Again, not halal, but it's a Western. Best before packing, yada yada. Flip it over. France, oddly enough. Recycle, garbage, yada yada. Cross there. Accessories, water, in order to, and again I bring my blind eyes up here, in order to ensure the required daily consumption and prevent disease, this ration contains purification tablets capable of sterilizing 1.5 liters of water. Although you can eat it cold, better heat it up, yada yada. Other than that, there's not really much on it. There's either a packaging or a best before date. Again, I don't speak German, so either that's best before 2020 or best before 2022 because it's a 2020 production date. I think these only had a 2-year shelf life, which may be why they were there, they were gone, and then they've gone back to the boxed ones. Or this may be due to, again, their involvement in Afghanistan and that, and they went to a more MRE type bag as opposed to a box. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. However, we'll open this and we'll start piling out components. Organize ourselves 3 meals so we can have that. Again, our Columbia River knife and tool fossil. And this is going to be substantial, obviously, because it's a... so, salty biscuits, 55 grams. Thankfully, this is going to be in English and German. So that's probably best before 2021. I don't think these rations are a 2021 production. So, anyway, salty. And salty. And again, I'm not sure if this is going to be an identical menu to what Readiness Rations reviewed. It may be salty. What we got here? Peach jam, 20 gram. And there's our new, if that'll focus, nutritional particulars. Another peach jam. Wow. Pack of stuff. Other pack of stuff. Butt wipe. Or napkins or fapkins or whatever you want to call them. So we have it in German. We have it, and that's in no particular order. German. Yes, German and French. So one is that Y, and that's the other one is that E. Oddly strange how those languages are very familiar. And similar, sweet biscuits, 55 gram. Oh, that's a main. That is cassoulet, which is a French bean and sausage casserole. And of course, zooming out on the ingredients here in English: white beans, sausage, smoke aroma spices, antioxidants, wheat flour, tomato concentrate, garlic, pepper, onion, paprika. Here's your nutritional information. 300 gram main. That is our particulars for its production. You know what? This may be a 2021 ration. Huh. Okay, well, that'd be cool. Still got lots to go, though. Here is our menu sheet. What we have: biscuits spread. So we have our cassoulet, pasta with beef. Yeah, I think this is identical to what Red Inish got. Yeah, ham pate, pork pate, fruit jam, sweet and salty biscuits, isotonics, fruit salad, chocolate bar, sugar-free gum, sugar whitener, salt. And then we have our purifications, etc. Total values. Excuse me, that's kind of cool. So this is going to be our prepared meal sterilized product. 07-2021, pasta with beef. And I mean, like, when you look at that, that's pretty damn amazing, honestly. Like, pasta, 48%, water, beef meat, 15%, oil, tomato concentrate, salt, pre-fried onion, spices, and garlic. Like, there's not a lot in that. And honestly, I'm like, again, the European stuff, it's like, it goes simple, but simple is home cooked, right? In my mind. And I've explained in other rations, and I sort of beaten a dead horse here, but it's always like, you know, in Western rations, it's like, oh, let's try this, it's that, this flavor and variety and stuff and that. And then European rations, you're like, duh, here it is. That's what you get, right? So they go with, like, okay, you got your sugar, your carbs, your fat, and that's what you're getting. And that's what you're getting, right? So it's not your M&Ms and your chocolate wrapper frappuccino protein bar, and it's just like, they keep it simple, they keep it basic, and yet they still go, here's your caloric value, here's what it comes from, here you go. And with Western rations, like, it's always like, oh, we're adding a pea protein shake or something, and we have to add cookies and cream flavor to keep it interesting for the troops. and yet, like a lot of the European ones, and I'm not saying they don't have it in here, right? With your sweet and salty, but again, the French do that. Your jams, you've got a couple of mains, but they also just they keep it basic, right? And there's nothing wrong with basic, right? It's yeah, sure, it's not a great variety, but again, sweet biscuits, you're getting shot at on the daily, so I think they go more for that, like a home cooked approach to stuff, as opposed to a distraction, right? Like you don't have Skittles, or you don't have something like that. Oh, that took a bit of a ding, but we have some fruit cocktail, and that's 115 grams of fruit cocktail. Pull tab. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? Tossing that around like a madman. Cocoa paste, cocoa butter, emulsifier, soy lecithin. So this is your chocolate. Little chocolate. So that's probably an expiry, actually. So 07/2022. So it is expired, but just barely. Dark chocolate, 25 gram. Nice European chocolate, again. Good stuff. That is one thing our Commonwealth country of Canada has definitely inherited from the British, is good chocolate. This is our, and oh yeah, I've seen this before. So it's a commercial product, but it does have a military label on it. 80 grams. Creme von, oh God. Gechotem Schinken. So that's probably your ham cream, or creamed ham. The other one in here is probably your pate. Schwein, yeah, that's with intense, I think Reddit just went through this, intense liver paste, or intense liver flavor, or intense flavor, which is what he said. I will try not to duplicate his lacerating himself with the lid. Oh, another dark chocolate. Nice, always good with chocolate. And then we have nothing. That is the sum total right there. And then we have two moist wipes, wet wipes. Oddly enough, these are in German, English, and Arabic. Are these? Oh, it's Gemipsa. Okay, so they're made in Spain. They're a product from Spain. You'll see a lot of Gemipsa or Arifo in European rations. So cool. And now you've got two Ziplocs to contain your stuff. Let's go through this one. Oh my, oh my. And that would be your water purification tabs. They're aqua tabs. And again, my blind eyes. 1 liter water, 30 mics before, that's minutes, before using sodium dichloroisocyanurate. I'm pretty sure I've had this type before. This time I'm not going to put the old measuring cup up there and taste it. I'm pretty sure I've had this before, and it's fine. It leaves no flavor residue in the water when you purify it, so it should be good to go. We have chewing gum. 2, 4, 6. I believe there's 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 pieces. I think I got shortchanged a piece. Sugar-free chewing gum. Something to clean your teeth with. We have an isotonic lemon flavor beverage, 20 gram. 250 mils of water. Your nutritional information there. Another lemon powder. Another lemon powder. And another lemon powder. And I've heard that as a complaint as well. The fact that it's just a repetition. This is probably inspected by Inspector 242. Thank you, sir, ma'am. Other pronoun, maybe, I guess, now. I don't know. The other one was Inspector 239. Same. Thanks for looking out for us. We appreciate you. We have some Zucker. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8-gram packages of Zucker. We have 2 1.5-gram tea bags, individually wrapped for your viewing pleasure. Correction, we have another Zucker, so we have 6 total there. We have a milky drink. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Let's Butterfinger it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 milky. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 coffee. And we have 1, 2, 3, 1 gram salt. So there's our 24-hour. I will pause for the cause. I will effectively lay this out for a breakfast, lunch, dinner. Get my boiling water going. And again, as readiness noted, there is none of that, nor an ability to actually heat this. There's no FRHs. Hence the water. And yeah, we'll get some drinks going. We'll get some stuff going, and we will soldier on, as it was, is. Be right back. And now, to break up the boredom of these very long 2-part videos, coffee break.